Derek Walcott was born in 1930 and grew up in the West Indies. His father was a painter and loved writing poetry, but died when Derek was a few years old. His mother was a teacher and enjoyed the fine arts. She would often read poetry aloud. Walcott grew up painting, however, as he got older, he studied to be a writer. He published his first poem by the time he was 14 and the first two collections by 19. His family didn't have very much money, but he received scholarships to study at the University of the West Indies in Jamaica. While working as a critic, teacher, and journalist in Trinidad, Walcott founded the Trinidad Theatre Workshop. About 20 years later, in 1981, he founded the Boston Playwrights Theatre at Boston University. He also taught writing and literature there for over 20 years. In 1992, Walcott was the first Caribbean writer to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature. The poem that we chose by Derek Walcott is called Love After Love. The setting of Love After Love is internal. It's about a person rediscovering oneself and embracing it.
The theme of Love After Love by Derek Walcott is how to love ourselves. This poem relates to his other work as well. He infers in his poems that people might not treat you the way you want to be treated or love you the way you want to be loved. And in the end, all you have is yourself. A common theme of his poem is self-appreciation.
Love After Love is relevant to both today and in the time period it was written, mainly because of the influence that the media and different persuasive tactics have. You know, today you're getting influences from many different areas, from the media, from books, from, you know, celebrities, from fashion. Anywhere you're getting influence to look this way, to wear this type of clothes, to be thin. And because of all those influences, you're getting directed. You're not really getting to be yourself. People are not telling you, oh, you know, you look fine the way you are. You know, you can be whoever you want to be. You're having to be influenced to be someone else, or to look like a celebrity, to look like someone else. And that's what Love After Love is about, just not really being your true self. It's relevant today because of those influences, but also back then when it was written, the same thing pretty much happened. It was many different influence, many people, you know, wanting you to be this, wanting you to do that. And so because of the influences and the pulls from every which way for you to, you know, be somewhere else, it connects with the Love After Love.
The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, "Sit here. Eat." You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine. Give bread. Give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you've ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit. Feast on your life.
This next poem is called After the Storm. It's about the Caribbean. At this point, Derek Walcott's in Minnesota and there's 2 feet of snow outside. You really see his roots in the Caribbean as he dreams of this warmer place. There are so many islands, as many islands as the stars at night, on that branched tree from which meteors are shaken, like falling fruit around the schooner flight. But things must fall, and so it always was. On one hand Venus, on the other Mars. Fall, and are only one, just as the earth is one. island in archipelagos of stars. My first friend was the sea, now is my last. I stop talking now. I work, then I read, cotching, under a lantern hooked to the mast. I try to forget what happiness was, and when that don't work, I study the stars. Sometimes it's just me, and the soft scissored foam as the deck turns white as the moon open. A cloud like a door, and the light over me is a road in the white moonlight, taking me home. Shabby sang to you from the depths of the sea.